Beautiful, aren't they? Can you imagine just going up and going, here, kitty, 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 scratch, 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 scratch. How would you like to pet one of those things? Lions and tigers and bears seem like something that would be unimaginable almost in this lifetime. It just seems like something that is too dangerous. I have to tell you, I am so excited right now because as you're looking at these pictures of the San Diego Wild Animal Park of these lions and tigers, we are headed off on an adventure to a place called Hollywood Animals, also Animal School. And what these people do is they train people to handle exotic animals in the zoos and the wild animal parks. As we make our way up, we go through Raven Country, and the wind's blowing pretty good, as you can see. We were led to a room where Jet gave us a kind of a dissertation on what to expect from the animals. And thinking about being with lions and tigers and bears, we were never really afraid or apprehensive. We were just extremely curious. And quite frankly, just by the demeanor of the people and the way they demonstrated what we were going to be doing and how we were going to be doing it, we had no reason not to trust them and not to trust the animals. We meet Greg, the other animal trainer, and we are taken up to our first Lioness, and we are immediately awestruck. This gal weighs about 300 pounds, and I can't believe how friendly they are. Just look at that face, and look at that face. She's just magnificent. And she is not really growling at us. She's kind of yawning here, making some funny faces, but showing us her gorgeous teeth. Here, kitty. Isn't she cute? Look at that face. Now, we did get to feed them, and they gave us a very specific process of how we went about feeding them. And it was kind of funny because you kind of make a cross before the animal, holding one stick sideways and the other up, and then drop the meat down and put it in their mouth. Now, there were times when it looked like she was coming completely off the stool to come and get that piece of meat. Here, Diana does it. And look at that face. Look at the intensity. And then, if you hold the meat up high, she'll kind of give a little trick here, showing us her nice-sized paws. But she always gets her treat. Now, you cannot get the immense size of these animals until they're equals with you. You don't want to get down to their level, but when they're up on something like that, you can see how big they actually are. I love this picture. Is she not gorgeous? That's Jet. Thanks, Jet. Bam Bam. Now, this grizzly bear weighed 750 to 800 pounds, and he loved marshmallows. And it was really funny because he is not on a leash. You'll notice the cats today are on a leash, but the bear is not on a leash. He was free to roam. Look at the size of that paw. Isn't that incredible? Isn't he cute? We kept making this sound like that might not be exactly how he did it, but it's close. Asking for more marshmallows. So yeah, they asked us, you want to feed him a marshmallow? Sure. They showed us how to feed marshmallows to the bear, and you basically stick one in your mouth and just walk up to him. Now, how do you like to walk up into that? Di, you first. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Oh, the cute little bear. And showing me how to do it. So, what did you do for your 50th birthday? I got to kiss a bear. Everybody asks me, what did his breath smell like? I have no idea. When you're that close to the bear, you're not thinking about what they smell like, believe me. Is he cute or what? Look at that. It's a kiss. Beautiful. And of course the ravens were all over the place, playing around. And then just about here, Diana says, hey, would you just pay attention to the bear over here? Otherwise, I'm going to sick him on you. He looks pretty fierce there, doesn't he? He's just begging for marshmallows. The cute little bear. Yeah. Scratch, 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 scratch. I just couldn't believe the feel of the fur. Now this guy, when he stood up, was probably somewhere between 7 and 8 feet. And again, he was free to roam around wherever he wanted to be. Isn't that gorgeous? What a cute little guy. Thanks, Bam Bam. Katie. This was one of my favorites. Look at that face. Katie really wanted to perform, and she would go back and forth. And actually she made Diana a little more nervous than the other animals. She was definitely more intense, and more active. And look at the focus of those eyes. She was really intent on what she was doing and getting that piece of meat. But what a beautiful face, and what an incredibly gorgeous creature. I was just awestruck. I gotta tell you though, this whole experience and throughout everything we experienced here, I kept thinking, this is absolutely amazing. This is the way God made it to be in the first place. We were supposed to have a loving relationship with these animals. Now, petting a tiger was probably one of the most awesome experiences for me. Petting a lion was incredible. They're a little bit rougher, and petting a bear, of course, is pretty exciting. But there's just something about a tiger. I think my face says it all. And that's Jet and Greg, our trainers and guides for the day. And I'll tell you, we can't thank them enough. To see a tiger drinking out of a baby bottle, it doesn't seem right. I couldn't help but think throughout this entire encounter how fortunate we are to be able to experience this with the animals. This has truly been an amazing journey, and I'll tell you, I will never forget this day. forward to the future. And those eyes.